Let's move on, though, from fan quesos. We're going to get into some news and notes here. The Chargers hired Rams defensive coordinator Brandon Staley as their new head coach. That Sean McVay tree, let's put it up on your screen right now. That Sean McVay tree, that bad boy continues to grow, all right? People have been watering that sucker. It's getting plenty of sun. That thing is growing, all right? So the very first hire was actually Matt LaFleur to the Green Bay Packers. He's obviously killing it up there, doing a fine job. With Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. I mean, you got to think that if a McVay had an Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, things might be going just a touch different. But LaFleur, he's killing it up there in Green Bay. We'll see how long his success lasts post Rodgers. But hey, he's doing an awesome job. First branch to sprout off of that McVay tree. The next one to the Cincinnati Bengals, Zach Taylor, and he did get hired by the Bengals. Hasn't been doing, I would say, amazing. But at the same time, he went into a pretty rough roster. So I know that the Bengals are going to be looking right now at what maybe the future holds at that position. Is Zach Taylor the right guy? So I think that's something that they're going to be exploring. But either way, that's a branch off the old McVay tree. We chose a palm tree, by the way. I thought it was fitting. And then now the final branch so far to have sprouted off of that Sean McVay tree is Brandon Staley to the LA Chargers. So, I mean, cool news. He didn't have to move. I mean, that's got to be cool, right? I think for him, for his sake, that's cool that he doesn't have to move. Like, he gets promoted and doesn't have to leave. Like, he can keep his family. I don't know if he has a family, but if he does, he might. He's 38, I'm sure he does. But yeah, they can stay there, which is cool for him. But Brandon Staley, really curious to see how he does in LA with the Chargers. He used to be a quarterback. I believe it was a quarterback's coach. So he's done both sides of the football. Brandon Staley, though, I mean, fast track to a head coaching job. So we'll see. I've called him the defensive McVay. We'll see if that's true, man. And maybe that defensive genius and offensive genius are running the LA team, so that would be really interesting. So he'll likely still be the head coach of the Chargers when these two teams meet again in the 2022 season. The Chargers are considered the home team for that game. So who's next? Who's next as far as the next head coach off that McVay branch, that McVay tree? Who is the next branch? If certain people get hired, I have a name in mind that we'll talk about here next. That's very possible. But also, I think it's very possible that we see Kevin O'Connell, KOC, as they're calling him. I think that it's very possible that he's the next branch off of that. Let's go back here, and let's talk about the Rams.